I'm going to get sued by the Scientologist now. God damn it, what have I done? RNG 1-0 up here in this best of 3 against Vici Gaming as we crack off into game 2. Monet on the Anti-Mage, Super Lich, Flywind playing the Pangolier, and Setsu with September. Puck and Shadow Demon wandering down bottom, so it looks like a Pango mid is going to be coming out up against the Ori TA with PYW, Rubik, and Yang Undying. Going up top lane, there's DY and Eurus, the Ogre and Storm going bot. I've got to say, Lacoste, I like these lane swaps from RNG.
I've seen this matchup, Pangolier against TA 2 or 3 times, and Pangolier can do amazing if he gets Lucky Shot procs. Disarm against the TA, and your attack animation is extremely good.
And he's got Swashbuckle to kind of break through refraction as well, doesn't he?
Yes. On top of that.
Seems like it's a pretty smart move here by RNG. Right now, contesting bottom bounty runes with both of their supports. Setsu will be your kind of your off laner, but you know, very often Setsu will pick up the pieces, really play as that position too. We'll find out how that farm distribution actually comes into play later on into the game.
They didn't swap the roles, they just swapped the lanes. And Setsu is their mid laner who plays Puck, and Flywind will just be on the mid lane. They also need to go straight away to the top lane, give Anti-Mage first couple of levels. I was surprised that they didn't decide to go for now. I'm dumb. What I was about to say was extremely dumb. I apologize to the viewers. Laning or having a tri-lane against Undying is just suicidal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty rough. So Lich does come up here, super on the Lich. Undying,
the way you play this lane is you need to be spread. Super needs to stay away from AM, be on a different side so they don't get hit by double decay.
And Monet needs to try as hard as he can to keep breaking the mana from Yang as well. And no mana regen, no mangoes, no magic stick here for the Undying, and heavily reliant on stacking up the decay. As Monet has a stick, Super probably bringing one out once he gets enough money for it. Full magic wand, in fact, for Monet coming out on the courier now. So plenty of regen will be popping out from the decay stacks as they build up. Bottom lane.
I guess you're just watching the top lane. Like, the sound of AM farming when he hits a creep with mana was one of the most satisfying sounds in Dota.
It really is. Yeah, I popped down to bottom lane just to see how it was going. Setsu in September. Feels like they've got the kind of domination on lockdown here. Eurus trying to handle the puck. Getting some good denies in there. Still very difficult for them. Then mid lane 7-1-6-2. Pretty even farm trade for now. But we'll see how that progresses on forwards. AM CSing under tower. Yang does have 6 CS. Getting a deny in there as well. Not too bad. What kind of... Is he just going to be aura builder this game, do you assume?
There's no other way. It's not like you can build...
Aghanim.
Oh, maybe Holy Locket. Let's see. The item got... the item got buffed.
Oh, you are a funny man, Lacoste. Holy Locket. DY actually whacking into September incredibly powerfully here. Might even be able to get first blood. There's nothing left. Eurus gets it done. A little bit of overextension from September.
Even though he's playing against Rubik and Undying, Monet is doing such a good job on AM being top of CS. And on the mid lane, this is where Templar Assassin takes control. There's not enough money to buy a bottle. Pangolier has no mana at the moment, and he can just snowball from here. Also, he needs someone to control the 4th minute rune for him.
PYW gets jumped up top. All of his mana burnt. The majority of his health gone as well, but Super has stepped forward. Frost Shield, oh, not going to save him there, is it? That's Soul Rip. Now up to level 2, but that was only level 1. Yeah. Litchy. Eurus actually has bottle and 1 down bottom. Let's see if he can manage to pick up a rune. Does this mean is TA not going to go bottle then, I guess? Yeah, looks like Magic Stick, Wraith Bands. Still has the Salve and the Tango, so didn't really need that additional mana regen to come in.
Yeah. What yours can do is give bottle to Ogre, and then he goes for a rune.
Well, they jump in
Ogre
top.
is busy.
Undying down top lane. Very nice use of the Frost Shield there. And Ogre bottom, you're right. 5 stacks of the poison. No stick charges, but September doesn't commit for the kill. Instead, like you're saying, trying to collapse on these runes as they spawn up and fly.
You're a funny man,
with
Gary.
a bottle.
Thinking you can kill Ogre.
You can with magic damage. If he gets up to... the Ogre was what, 350 HP or something with no stick? 5 stacks. If he gets up to 6 or 7, I think he just dies there. DY still keeping this battle going. Might force a disruption. September. 5 stacks up. Disruption in. Storm Spirit still looking to try and chase this one with the help of DY. They're pinging it out. Let's go high ground. Let's try and catch him. September, what's that now? 7. He's popped his stick on Ogre though, and that shouldn't be any more problems for him as the big man wanders off. September gets the full salve out as well. The majority of it anyway, but Eurus, look at him just go. He's giving them clicks with the bloodlust. He's got move speed. He's got 1 charges. He's trying to dive tower. And okay, maybe not anymore. The creep wave is there. Come and get some denies, shall I?
Oh, September runs into Remnant.
Oh dear, he's running to the Ogre as well. Yeah, Fire Blast into another kill for Storm. Mid lane. Ori under tower with Refraction. Nice side blade spill into Flywin. Empty bottle, sad times here for the Pangolier. And TA just playing in behind tier 1 tower.
You can see already the rotation from Shadow Demon. They understand that they can't let TA takes over this game. With Lightstone and Siege Creep, should have dealt a lot of damage to the tower. Anti-Mage on the top lane dropping low.
He's got plenty of 1 charges. Not really a good way to spend his mana though to get that real efficiency from it. But it'll be good enough for the HP. BYW though. That Frost Shield with the 1 charges now onto Yang. Burning through his mana, gets 1 more decay off, and they don't actually have enough to bring him down. Still a lot of pressure onto this Undying with Sol Ring Wand. He's going to need to bring out Salve, Mangoes, something just to keep that lane sustain going.
Even though it's a 2k lead for Vici Gaming, still, if this game goes post 40 minutes, Anti-Mage should take over this game. Playing AM against the Storm Spirit always feels good. When he has no mana, you can just delete a couple of heroes. The thing is, Pangolier is not having a good time. Puck, so far so good, about to hit level 6. But I don't think they're getting a kill on the bottom lane.
Yeah, September stacking camps here. Looks like Pango or Puck will come in to clear that out just to accelerate their farm a little bit more. Storm Spirit, Eurus actually, has, I guess he TP'd back to base, refilled his bottle, healed back up to full, now jungling. Does he maybe want to sit mid? I don't know where Eurus is close to level 6. Maybe he can go and take mid while, TA jungles. That's one of the weird things here, right? Both of these core heroes from Vici Gaming have kind of a window in the game, 8 to 15 minutes, whatever it may be, however well the game's going, where they like to jungle, stay off the map, and play that kind of shadow, fog, hidey game, where they're threatening the map without actually showing anywhere.
Yeah, and if Storm Spirit is in the jungle, Ogre will get farm and the levels on the bottom lane. He even has Quelling Blade. What's up with these Chinese players buying Quelling Blade on their supports?
It's DY again, isn't it? He likes cutting down trees, apparently. It's interesting. Yeah, look, he's just going around cutting all the... He's deforesting the bottom lane.
I see. He's just increasing his APM.
Okay.
I can't find any logical explanation other than that.
100... It's only 150 gold. Quelling Blade.
For what?
To increase your APM, of course. You just said it. You gave us the perfect answer.
We were joking yesterday that he did not read the patch notes. it doesn't work on Vords anymore. I mean, he would have noticed it.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice fire blast. Setsu's still going to be able to jaunt to the orb, though. As Super going to try, and very optimistically... Oh, he gets out just before that final hit.
Frost Shield kept him alive.
Yeah, gets out of there. Beautifully done by the Lich. Anti-Mage, where are we? 41 and 5. TA at 70 and 18, though. How are we net worth-wise? 3.8k up on her and the Storm. And the Undying actually sitting up above the AM. Tons of HP regen. Soul Ring into the hood with multiple rings. Storm zipping away from bottom. Rolling Thunder not going to connect. In towards mid. They do find September, though. Vici Gaming get another little kill on a support. While Eurus actually survives with his life for now. But Setsu is still hunting. Eurus very greedy, but oh, the puck doesn't notice. Setsu swings in mid.
The thing about the RNG's lineup is AM is their win condition, and it takes a lot of time to build it up. While Vici Gaming, once they get the items, the synchronization is going to be there. Storm Spirit hitting his timer with the Bloodstone. Undying will tank up for his team, will have that Soul Rip maxed out to heal him up. It's going to be so hard for them to fight. Also, Templar Assassin with the Deso and the Blink Dagger. Like, once they get those items, RNG is still going to be weak.
Well, they see the Storm coming top, but Shadow Demon, even with the self-disruption, 3 versus 1, not really a fair fight. I'm not sure if they can actually bring the tower down fully, but it looks like with no defense from RNG top, it will be an objective take by Vici Gaming. TA has a catapult wave mid as well, so potentially multiple tier 1s falling very, very swiftly here. As RNG, they do shift their lanes around, putting Anti-Mage down bottom, a little bit safer down there. But Vici are responding. They bring numbers down. Lich has the Frost Shield to run away from DY. Okay, AM, you've blinked into me. I'm a big, bad ogre, and now you've not got a blink to jump away. Sinister Gaze onto DY. Setsu with a 2-man coil. That's decent. Waning Rift down the orb over top will get them a kill, and maybe one more. Undying, down, out of mana, and gone. Blown up by the Mana Void. A little bit of an overstep there by Vici Gaming.
They should play more with Storm Spirit and TA. These are their 2 cores. We didn't talk about Rubik. Rubik is having a okay-ish time, nothing special, but has some really nice spells to steal.
Where's the Pango at right now? Going into Treads, has a Buckler. Iron Talon. Do you like the new Iron Talon icon? Have we talked about this before? The new Ether Lens Iron Talon.
I didn't know there's a new icon for Iron Talon. I know it's there for Ether Lens. Where is it?
Pango. Pangolier has it.
No. I like the old one better, even though it looked like shit. I don't know what this looks like.
This looks worse somehow. I think they remade it. You know the bounty hunter item, the golden cosmetic. They remade the Iron Talon neutral to look more like the cosmetic, and I hate it. It looks weird. I don't know. I can't explain it. It just looks odd.
I wouldn't even recognize that it's an Iron Talon.
Yeah. Deso now 500 gold away from Ori. We're looking at 13-minute Desolator here on the Templar Assassin. That's going to be a huge timing. You were mentioning, you know, the Storm Spirit Kaya that's now ready. What's Rubik up to? PYW has Arcane Boots, so it's not just the cores, but also the supports that are getting some very, very quick farm as DY chases Super. This is going to accelerate the Deso even further. If Ori can blow up the Lich, the Chain Frost bounces back and forth, but they won't be able to grab any turnaround. Oh, Yang does die bottom. Monet focused by the Storm, but a quick disruption. And a blink away from the AM will get him out of danger and Storm all of his mana gone with that long ball lightning. But RNG can't really give chase.
AM is farming a lot at the moment, and they are keeping him alive and giving him the kills, which is very important. Sadly, they can't push any towers. They have no tower damage whatsoever, so they're gonna need to play this for a super late game.
There is that Deso. And Ori inside the Roche pit was thinking about soloing it. Might still go for it. waiting, biding his time, and that scout from RNG might be a false sense of security. They look in the pit, they see no one's there, already deciding though it's not worth it. Won't stick around.
What you just said is that he can solo it, but can't do it.
Did I?
I think he did. Bottom lane,
no,
AM gets...
he was making... I think TA can solo it, just making sure that no one's going to scout it. Maybe I said solo instead of scout. RNG were looking in the pit. Flywin, dropping bot, dropping mid. Dream Coil, going to hold people in place, but no follow through really from RNG.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It's just a waiting game, isn't it, for RNG right now? How late do they have to go? Like AM, Battle Fury, Manta, and then go time?
One more item. He needs to get a Basher to control Templar Assassin and Storm Spirit. I mean, he will join fights for sure. Much easier for him once he gets that Manta style. Even though there aren't many good spells to Manta out, it's just the stats that he gets from the item. And the extra mana burn, of course, for kill potential.
Ori and PYW smoked. TA halfway to blink. They want another tier 1, but hey, look at RNG. They're making a move. Flywin gets scouted. Smoke pops. Scan lands. And Vici Gaming know exactly where RNG are. Lift up on the AM will catch him out. Does get off his counter spell as the Rolling Thunder in towards the Undying. Yang on the wrong side of the high ground, but he pops his ult, he gets a good 2-man decay in. Rolling Thunder will connect again, but they get the catch. With the Vortex and the Shadow Demon down and out, the 2 supports of RNG fall, and Setsu has to orb jaunt away. Is that far enough? I don't know. It might not be. DY still giving chase, looking for a Fire Blast or something. Another orb, this time from Rubik. Oh, the Waiting Rift just about getting over the trees. Monet TP is a long TP, but he doesn't get scouted out. Still hiding back in that tree line. Setsu. They've got Quelling Blades, Lacoste. That's what the Quelling Blades are for. Cut through the trees, find the puck, and bring it down. 3 heroes dropped as Vici Gaming come rampaging through the bottom lane and get themselves another objective.
They try to focus on dying. This hero, I mean, it's in his name. He's not gonna die. Has Soul Ring once he turns into Flash Golem. Like, he gets around 2000 HP. With the magic resistance. They don't have any kind of physical damage at the moment.
AM does have Battle Fury. 16 minutes. Hits his item. But this is when the farming time begins for the anti-mage. Not really fighting time at all. Like you were saying, the swap out of the Pango and the puck. Not really swapping positions, but just swapping heroes and lanes. Pangolier going for Vlad's and dying. In a 3v1 where Puck cannot help him out. Setsu with a Veil and Orb can jaunt back to tower. And desperately needed to at that point. Meld Strike was coming through. It could have slaughtered the Puck. Half of his HP would have disappeared.
And this is the timing that I was talking about. TA with the Blink Deso.
Oh, hello. Long zip in. Halfway across the map. Paparazzi solo kills the Shadow Demon. AM is considering, not only considering, but just jumps. Doesn't get anything more. And mid lane, they're going to get a kill on Puck. Yeah, Rubik and Ogre pairing up very nicely. Setsu, magic one, not enough. AM wanting to try and fight.
Mana.
Monet does take down the Ogre, but they're going to lose so much more for their super zapped by the Fade Bolt of PYW. Nothing really Flywin can do to join in that fight now. And 14-6, Vici Gaming, a completely different looking side compared to game 1.
Roche is about to drop. TA, I guess they're going to give Aegis to Storm Spirit instead. Let's see. Or if they want to siege, they're going to give it to TA. Okay. I guess they're just afraid of Storm Spirit dying, and he's about to finish his Bloodstone. Needs to be careful about that Mana Void from AM.
10k lead for Vici. Pretty monumental. Setsu miles away from Blink. Who's AM looking for? AM's the one being pinged by Vici Gaming. They've still got these tier 1 towers to kind of launch pad themselves into the lanes. And that's what they're doing now, reacting to the push bottom with Undying and Ogre. Monet thinking about going in under tower, but that defensive tombstone will zone RNG out for the time being. Jesus Christ! Where?
It's just a past 5 lich.
What's his HP? He's got 900 HP. Immediately dissipates from a Meld Strike, and, well, Ori, 402, feeling pretty potent right now. Bloodstone, like you were mentioning, done on Eurus. And this is where the snowball really comes into its own.
This is it. They can close out this game right now. Lanes are in a good position. Get a kill. AM a bit slippery, harder to gank.
Good counter spell from AM.
Check Ogre's items. I saw him having crown at the moment, only one. He has 2 heads, so he had to buy a second one.
Of course he did. Self-disruption. Monet jumping in to try and fight the Storm Spirit, but he's now walking on backwards as the Chain Frost bouncing in onto the TA. They might catch Ori here. They've got reveal and they've got the kill. That's huge for them. RNG, I don't know if they can catch any further cores, but the Rubik will be a nice little cherry on top. So trading your 2 supports for that TA kill, absolutely massive, especially when you're giving 700 gold for the AM, 700 gold for the puck, a ton of experience between 3 cores as well. That is almost an ideal situation for RNG.
I think it comes down to that they gave Aegis to Storm Spirit. Like, both of these heroes are extremely powerful. With Aegis, let's see if Ogre can pick it up at the bottom lane. Yes, he can. This sets them back so much.
DY with no mana, doesn't take any damage from the AM. Doesn't really care. RNG is still smoked up behind Monet. They want that tier 1 bot so desperately, you know, money in their pockets, but also a little bit more map control to get into the Radiant jungle, take an outpost. Scanning under the tier 1, Dire spot nothing. And Vici Gaming with a sly smoke. Breaking high ground, not going for the puck. Setsu is smoked off on that right-hand side. Going to be able to scout super though. A long zip in. Pretty simple kill. Sad super. And sad September. Paparazzi just keeps on going. Rolling Thunder won't connect in onto him, and Flywind might have actually put himself in a bit of danger here. No further catch. Well, I mean, Setsu's not there, so no sad Setsu. Could have had the triple sad Setsu super September. God, how did I forget September for a second there? Triple S.
Seems like it's go time for them. Double damage still on the Storm Spirit. Aegis up and running for another minute and 20 seconds. But AM pushing the top lane has that Manta style finished.
Top of the net worth now. Not looking so tragic anymore for RNG. They've limited the kind of acceleration, that 10k net worth lead not getting any bigger for Vici Gaming, dipping a little bit down to 8. But it really is a solo core lineup. The anti-mage is the be-all and end-all of this. On this RNG side, Monet has to be so careful with his life.
Monet so far had a perfect game. 0 deaths on AM. Had an amazing laning stage. I saw he had Butterfly queued up and now switches to Basher / Abyssal Blade, which is a correct choice here. They need to have ability to lock down either Storm Spirit or Templar Assassin. Other heroes don't do damage to AM.
What's Undying got? Dragon Scale, Halberd Hood. He is going Aghanim Scepter. He's got it queued up. Storm wants BKB. TA almost has a full Hurricane Pike, honestly. Pretty much done. Clumsy Net, Blink, Ether Lens on Rubik. What's Ogre sitting on? Oh, he's got the full Rod of Atos with a broom handle. Would you look at that?
Check Pangolier. For the viewers and for those who don't know, you can skip a level 10 talent and just choose the level 15 if your level 10 talent is garbage. So you don't have to spend an extra point.
Yeah, the UI doesn't look like you can, but you can click it. It won't show you the kind of golden outline or anything. But you can take... same with Invoker, as it was a big one as well, taking the 15 talent and skipping 10. Smoke from Vici Gaming into the triangle of RNG. Ori blinks, but gives up the game a little bit there, allowing Flywind to escape with a swashbuckle, but finds some Courier snipes. Courier micro, flapping all over the place, as Monet shoves tier 2 bottom. Super very defensively positioned with Setsu, keeping their wits about them around that AM. As Flywin gets caught by the Rod of Atos, multicast Fire Blast in comes PYW and a Dream Coil. Hello, who's this? They're looking for the TA. The AM has the Frost Shield up on him, but Ori has managed to slip away from danger a little bit. Eurus now zips into the supports, looking for September. The Shadow Demon is picked off, and Vici Gaming have full control of this team fight. Flywin's rolling on out. Jaunt away from the puck. Let's see, can Vici Gaming catch any more? It's a cube! It's a cube rolling onto the Pango. He's been destroyed by PYW. Multiple connections. Vici Gaming 3 for nothing, and high ground definitely capable here for them to try and break it. Oh, maybe I've spoken too soon. There's no creep wave. There's no creeps. Puck killing off creeps has been caught. PYW gets the lift. Setsu going to be able to jaunt off a little bit further, and AM holding the high ground. Monet pops out Storm. Stolen Mana Void. Not a bad shout here from Rubik, but it looks like disengage time by RNG.
It's still okay trade for RNG. AM got that big kill on Storm Spirit, cutting down his Bloodstone charges and getting 800 gold.
Anti-Mage is ready. He is battling away, jumping the Ogre now. Popping out Counter Spell, Frost Shield to try and slow down DY. He's diving onto Tier 2 tower. And Ori thinking about maybe making a jump here. Root up onto the AM, but hello, Sinister Gaze onto Rubik. He's a little bit deep, isn't he? PYW meets the full force of RNG as they come through this Radiant jungle, and they get a Dream Coil onto Undying. Monet just keeps wanting more. Bash up onto Yang now towards DY. Ogre falls, and RNG, this anti-mage is ready. Yang, run away, hide. They banish up the TA, but they're not going to go too deep, Lacoste.
Storm Spirit is coming out
back
in a second, so they need to back out. This is going to be a free tower. Storm Spirit is pinging it out, but I don't think they can defend it. Man, AM, that big kill on Storm Spirit allowed them to come back into this game. Even though they are killing supports, AM is still the strongest hero in this game. Now with the Basher picked up and level 20 talent, 2.5-second cooldown, they can chase.
Yeah, and you said it, you know, Battle Fury Manta into that additional item. The Abyssal Blade you called perfect, the pickup here from Monet, as he's got a Titan Sliver as that neutral
give that
item.
to AM.
Yeah, he's got it in his stash already. I just saw a Quickening Charm. Let's have a look, shall we, at neutral items. On the Radiant side, we've got Dragon Scale on Undying still. Quickening Charm is in the hands of Rubik. Ogre now takes the net, and Van Brace on the TA. Storm still holding on to Ironwood Tree, not going for the Pupil's Gift. Wants that intelligence, of course. Pretty vital for them. And Dire side, Titan Sliver. AM, they've got Repair Kit, Craggy Coat. Not too shabby. Pick up. Who wants that? Give it to Lich, I guess, because your SD has Ghost Scepter,
or
right?
SD. Yeah. If SD has a Ghost Scepter, then you give it to Lich. Pangler is tanky enough with Vlad's and that Pupil's Gift, 2000 HP. Essence Ring is a cool item, but that is it bringing to him? Nope.
Ori. Oh, Dream Coil snaps. That Force Staff maybe working against the TA. And Monet, yet again, massive pick off. They're spamming the AM, but they cannot catch him. Rod of Atos route towards the puck. But Storm and Undying on the opposite side of the map. Vici Gaming getting picked apart a little bit here. Crumbling almost as their 10k lead dissipates down to 5. And it is anti-mage time.
Man, Monet with a perfect game. That's a full Abyssal Blade. I love how he investing every single gold that he has into items instead of just saving it for buyback. He understands that him having a buyback is not that big of a deal. Also, Roche will respawn in 10 seconds, and RNG can contest it right now.
BKB Storm is a big turning point potentially for RNG, for Vici, sorry, as a Fire Blast. And a multicast on the Rod of Atos, catching 3 heroes in a row. They're going to be able to bring down September, but they've lost Eurus. The Mana Void has taken out the Storm. He's got no buyback available. Yang battling into the AM, but Monet just blinks away onto the high ground to kill the Tombstone. They go, and a nice 2-man Dream Coil. Rubik coming in to try and save the day. Don't know what he's stolen out, but it should be big. Dream Coil stolen, turns it round. But they've got the chase here. AM snaps the coil himself. Still no follow-through from Vici. 2 heroes lost again, and you were mentioning the big man. Roshan in his pit is back up again.
Abyssal Blade just got delivered to AM, so he used it on the Storm Spirit instantly and locked him down. This build in Storm Spirit, you have Bloodstone, you have BKB, but you don't have ways to deal with this anti-mage. And everything they have, pretty much, besides TA, is magical. So if they isolate TA, killer, AM can do whatever he wants in a fight.
Aegis and Cheese.
Storm Spirit out in 5 seconds. Is that gonna be enough? Needs a really long zip.
They are spam pinging. Paparazzi's TPing to tier 2. He might just zip all the way in here. They're trying to get the vision over on them. As Setsu, waiting in the wings, looking for that big Dream Coil, has Aghanim's Scepter now delivered out to him. Vici Gaming not committing for anything though. Nobody committing really here. Both kind of feeling out where each other are. Very tentative from RNG. This game really is on a knife's edge. Could dip one way or the other. AM back into the pit, kills off a trap. TA just shoving out that mid wave, trying to get the standoff over on the dire side of the river. But into the pit we go again, RNG, maybe this time. Can try and finish off the roast, the jump, the Abyssal Blade, catch on to the poor little Undying, but he's not poor and he's not little anymore. He's big, he's bad, he's angry, and that Rolling Thunder, yes, it'll connect, but what will they do? The Rubik's stolen it, and the green cube bouncing into the Shadow Demon and finding the pick-off on September. Now the AM stunned up. Can he blink away? He's been chain stunned by the Fire Blast, but he gets out. Half HP and he will survive, as Roshan, half HP also, could be focused here by the Radiant side. Vici Gaming now take control of the pit themselves, as Puck considers reinitiating this fight. Back and forth, both sides really poking and prodding, but RNG have expended a lot of their cooldowns here. No Chain Frost, no Dream Coil. They'll try and jump in yet again onto Yang. Oh, they've caught the TA down to half HP, dropping low, but the Vortex buys time, saves him up with the disruption. Finally onto the Anti-Mage, can get him back into the battle, and Monet slays Ori. TA gone for 70 with no buyback. Eurus still going. There's Storm Spirit. He's got one support kill. A buyback from the Lich will come through, and a good silence from Setsu. Stop Storm and his tracks in the coil. Back off cooldown. Eurus, another Vortex. He wants Monet so badly, but he's got one charges up his sleeve. Magic trick just like that, and Storm killed by Roshan. Oh, disaster strikes as PYW a second Rolling Thunder. Yes, he's killed off Monet. The first death of the game on their anti-mage, and Vici Gaming. Somehow Yang is still alive. Undying has 28 stacks, 3,000 HP. The buybacks from RNG just aren't coming through fast enough. And Fly win in a 1 versus 3. Puck tries to save the day, but will just have to jaunt away.
He's still alive.
Can't blink. Can't jaunt. Phase shift is there. Another orb is ready. Setsu should be all right here, I believe, with one charges and another quick little jaunt after the phase shift. Blink ready also. Setsu looks to get out. The zombies chasing. The zombies go. Oh! Zombies dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it, Gary. This fight was completely on Pangolier. This is the second time he gives a Rolling Thunder to Rubik. Like, you instantly cast Shield Crash after you use Rolling Thunder. You can't afford to land it on the enemies to get to that damage reduction.
Am I right? PYW got 2 Rolling Thunders in that fight, right?
2 Rolling Thunders in that fight. The second one caught AM, which got him killed.
Vici Gaming pulling out all the stops in what looked like a massive turnaround and comeback by RNG. But we see there the difficulty, you know, the anti-mage you mentioned, you know, he's putting all of this gold, the investment into items. It doesn't have buyback. He couldn't come into that fight for a second time. And yeah, Undying with the Aghanim Scepter. He had so many stacks up of that decay, and now it's only going to be even more potent.
10 strength steal on 10-second cooldown. He's getting close, you know, to that level 25. Both of these talents are extremely good.
Oh, whoopsie doopsie. DY behind enemy lines looking for.
Oh, is this a sign? RNG Monet killed DY's courier for 322 gold. This game could go either way, and they are giving that to Tome of Knowledge to Undying. They want to get him to level 25.
Get him there fast. Where are we item-wise now? So BKB Cheese on the TA. That's a 10-second BKB. Storm has Aegis, and of course a 9-second BKB now. Rubik, Aghanim Scepter. So what does that give us? That gives us the Rolling Thunder Shield Crash, Swashbuckle thingy. But he can't really steal everything. But yeah, I guess if he steals Shield Crash, he gets the Swashbuckle for North, South, East, West, whatever it is, out from it. Dream Coil, pretty good. Demonic Purge is alright. I mean, mainly with the Aghanims, it's about that, you know, cooldown, range, and all that good stuff.
If he casts Sinister Gaze with Ags,
The AoE.
the AoE one, and if they get Aghanim Scepter on Storm, just pull the whole team.
It's like 2 black holes.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
RNG playing pretty forward here towards tier 2 areas, shoving bottom lane with Pango, and the rest of them looking for tier 2 mid. Vici Gaming have already managed to shove that wave top, force them back. And this is where Vici Gaming are in a great position to smoke now. They've got bottom lane, pushing out with Ogre and Rubik. And these 3 heroes here, they can come into the jungle and smoke out. Back up towards the top part of the map. Hunt that anti-mage.
Everyone is just buying BKBs. I see Undying going for 1. Even position 5 Ogre wants to have it. Everything they have is magical besides, of course, AM. But if he doesn't burn mana, he doesn't deal that much damage.
Yeah, that's right. They've jumped it. Holy shit. Okay, Monet, calm down.
He almost killed PA.
I know Ori's hiding in the meld. Half HP from that mana void. And Monet's not done. He's looking for DY, but spider legs over the cliffs and far away. The ball lightning back in again. The Shadow Demon down, and Monet stuck, trapped in the vortex. The catch is there. Monet can blink out of this one. He just wants to stand his ground and fight, apparently. But Flywind, Rolling Thunder. Yeah, okay. He gets the shield crash off, and he tries a TP. Looks like he's successfully going to get back home. RNG losing 2 supports yet again, trading off for 1 hero. This puck needs to do so much split pushing now.
Such a good job controlling Pangolier first with Throat of Aethas so he could not roll, and then using 4 times Fire Blast. I mean, it's not like he intended to use 4 times. Probably it was like, yeah, I want to do it, but you know, there's some RNG involved.
Undying has 5,000 HP, 30 stacks of decay. Aghanim Scepter, my goodness gracious me. Stealing 30 strength.
And there it is, Aghanim Scepter on Storm.
Fully done. Oh yeah, you're right. Swap out the bottle. But what's the plan like map-wise here? It feels so awkward against AM Puck, who can split push so effectively and just jump straight in onto Yang. Rooting up the Pango, the Ogre's trying to get back into this battle, but he doesn't have the core follow-up that he would require. Down goes Ogre, but a nice 2-man vortex catching Monet +1. And Vici Gaming yet again controlling the fight as Flywind picked off. 1-for-1 trade, but Ogre dies. And September goes the same way. They dig their own grave making that play.
AM is level 25, so he has that Mana Void talent. Ogre was forced to buy back. The thing is, other 4 members of RNG are not doing jack shit.
Pango does have buyback.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jump in. Down goes Aegis. Monet
needed.
about to get another one. Yang gone, and Monet. Okay, I mean, the other 4 heroes aren't doing anything, but Monet's doing everything. Vortex hit again in that AoE. Monet and Super trapped inside. The Chain Frost stops bouncing, and it will be Eurus picking up yet another kill. But it's the backstab that matters. Setsu and Flywind looking for the Rubik. PYW trying to wander away, but he's being chased down. He's not going to live to fight another day. And Storm Spirit, oh dear, not much mana left. Gets another Vortex in, and Yang, okay, 5,000 HP. How much damage can you do?
Mana
Whacking
Void,
into
use that
Setsu.
clarity.
Storm Spirit,
Clarity.
oh, the silence. Where's the AM? He needs a bash. He needs a mana void. He doesn't need a bash. He's going to have to try and jump out of this one, though. Has he got mana for Blink? Not just yet. Now he does, and will get out of the waiting arms of Yang as Ori has managed to get back in. RNG holding their high ground. Some massive kills there, popping out Aegis. Cheese no longer in the hands of Vici Gaming either, it looks like. That's already been expended. And Puck, I thought maybe could have pushed down bottom lane. Oh, actually cancels TP. Setsu getting spotted out there. AM makes a jump again. Ori, gets refraction off after the mana void. Is it going to be enough to save her? No, the
Coil
vision, the
with
gem. The puck is there, and Ori falls. No buyback on Storm or TA. That's a full 5-man wipe.
They even have region on the top lane. AM definitely needs kind of mana item. I see Scotty queued up. This is the item to go for. Like, it cripples TA so much, and he's gonna have enough mana sustain to actually use a couple of mana voids in that fight. Okay, I was talking about the mana sustain. He queues up Orchid.
Hell yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And they've
attack.
got AM illusions from Manta and Disruption just to try and help out that push a little further. High ground ward from Super. DY immediately looking to D-ward. Scared about the jump though.
Radiant's middle tower
Monet
has fallen.
always at the ready with the Abyssal Blade.
Radiant's middle tower.
Repair kit. This might keep them alive a bit longer.
Risky from Storm. Risky from Monet also. Diving tier 4s. Eurus back in. Not going to get the Vortex out though. And Vortex with the Aghanim Scepter not affected by Counterspell, right? It's just the anything around Storm is like not a single target anymore, right?
Yes.
So
I mean, the first target is single target, so you need to use it on someone else.
Well, they try and catch out the Lich. AM going in deep with the puck. They've already found PYW and Ogre. That Dreamcrawl's keeping him in place, dancing around, but he's a tanky boy.
It's a spider dodo. You can't kill it.
Spider Dodo. Still, no tier 3s falling. What is Storm? Oh, that's what Storm's
He's
doing.
baiting.
Disruption's there. Eurus very low mana. Maybe he's thinking he can get that BKB off before the mana void. Monet, aggressive jump, but he gets the counter spell off with the help of the Frost Shield. Waning Rift in from Puck, but jaunts away with the orb. And RNG reset. The Storm zips in very deep. Abyssal Blade. No! The mana void clears him up. Dead for a minute and a half, and they're going to get a little bit more here. Ogre stunned up and demolished. As Vici Gaming, they made an aggressive play, but Monet on this anti-mage, he is annihilating them one by one, or his BKB does absolutely nothing. 4 heroes gone with no buybacks available.
That's
An
it,
ultra
Gary.
kill for Monet and RNG. Sure, they've got this one in the bag.
Well, we talked about how AM is gonna be this game. Came online faster than expected. Even buys Adesso in the end just wants to end this game. But the GG is called by Ori. I think the biggest mistake of this game is that they gave Storm Spirit Aegis instead of a TA, so they could